It's a slow-moving party right the way across Iran's capital. Highways gridlocked, the people so happy to be a part of it. On Friday they turned out in extraordinary numbers to give their president a second term in office. Hassan Rouhani is now calling for unity, saying there's no going back in time now.
People of Iran, you were the reason for the victory in this election. The election victory is for republicanism and the system of Islam. The election victory is for freedom and independence. Today, the world knows well that the Iranian nation has chosen the path of interaction with the world without violence and extremism. Our nation wants to live with the world with peace and friendship. At the same time, it does not accept threat or humiliation.
It was the capital and big cities across Iran that had the biggest turnouts. Rouhani had a larger win than when he swept to office in 2013. The atmosphere now, though, is different. Perhaps more relief than elation. Now here in West Tehran, you might wonder what faraway conflicts in places such as Yemen, Syria and Iraq have to do with daily life here. Well, everyone is too aware that proxy conflicts between Saudi Arabia and Iran costs them with the economy. It affects their livelihoods, their way of life. This is the big issue. Iran's foreign policy being intrinsically linked with the economy. The reason these taxi drivers have been angry, frustrated, with no payback from the nuclear deal.
This country needs interaction with the whole of the world if we were to have a better economy.
Nevertheless, he and many here say they voted for Rouhani, who promised he'll negotiate an end to the non-nuclear US sanctions. These cover Iran's missile program and that involvement in regional conflicts, sanctions that stop access to world banking. Many supporters really trust him to deliver.
He promised to lift US primary sanctions, and I think it's going to be such a big deal for our country.
But you think he can really do that?
I think he needs huge help from people and his future cabinet.
Not all, of course, are happy with the Rouhani win. Afsin is a student and part-time actor. He's among the unemployed. Around 30% of young people are without jobs. He voted for Ebrahim Raisi.
He said he's going to make change, but we didn't really see the change besides in words. We know that there are a lot of problems on his way, and changing something after 40 years is really taking time. It's really hard, but I didn't really see anything.
Raisi may not have won anything near enough votes, but he may well be waiting in the wings over the coming 4 years. His deep state conservatism may be rooted in the past, but it fits in with the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's way of thinking. And there's also the possibility that if Rouhani fails with the economy a second time round, a conservative, not a moderate, could be celebrating in the next presidential elections. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Tehran.